Hello, welcome to today's video where I'll take a look at Polkaswap by Sora. Now the community over at Sora have been bugging me with this for quite some time now, and I have been ignoring them, I'm not gonna lie. They're acting a bit trolly, but at the end of the day they're a very strong community, so I thought why not do it, and to be fair, I was surprised to see this update. So I just want to say that good job to the Polkaswap and Sora team for launching this update, which is a bridge between Polkadot and Kusama. So on the Polkaswap DEX, you can actually swap Kusama with Polkadot, which is not possible anywhere else. I mean, they're showing you here in the screenshot, and if you go to the website, polkaswap.io, you can clearly see that you can actually do that. Now, this team has been working hard, to be fair. They've just released a new version of their wallet as well for iOS and Android. You can do liquidity farming, but unfortunately, the only issue I have with this specific project is the token seems to have been abandoned, because if you look here on CoinMarketCap, I mean, I've known about this since 2020, to be fair. Like back when I first heard of Kusama, I heard of Sora Network because they listed soon after on MEXC, I believe. So what happened is it traded at like 80 cents or so because the total supply was supposed to be like really big. And then what happened is the circulating supply was capped at like 12 million or something really, really small. It was like even less than Kusama, in fact. And so what happened is because they announced that they're going to cap the supply, the price just exploded and it went flying. It's like I missed it because I remember seeing it go to like $20 and then kept on going up. And because I saw it at 80 cents, I thought, it's $20 now. It's probably going to come crashing, so I'm not going to buy. But then it kept on going up, and look how high it went in 2021. So this was in April, and then he had another attempt here in May to go higher, but it failed. And then he was just like down, down, down all the way. It crashed from that really high price all the way down to $123, as you can see here in the summer. And then it had one more attempt to go higher to 346. Then again another small attempt, and then that was it. Game over. Like as soon as the bear market started, it was game over for Sora. And I haven't followed, to be fair. I haven't followed closely. I have been doing a lot of updates on them, when I was doing a lot of the Polkadot news videos. But I haven't followed what happened with the tokenomics. I think something must have happened, and I must have missed it because, I mean, they did promise. I remember them promising that, they're going to cap the supply and they're going to burn everything else. And then it ended up being 4.95 billion again. I'm not sure why. Like the full supply is in circulation right now, so if you want to look at it from that point of view, it's bullish. But if you look at the price, it's down 99.97% already. Like it's just been absolutely crazy, but it is on a flat line here. So if we go to the 1 month, we can see it's still trending down. I mean, in December it had a bit of a momentum. The community was pretty hyped, but then it was trending down again. So it's like, I don't know what's happening. People are just disappointed. I don't know what's going on there. They seem to have a strong community, but at the same time, people are dumping. So I don't understand. Like if you have a strong community and people are holding, why does it keep dumping? Who's manipulating this, right? So you got to question yourself when you see something like this. But it just seems like they've abandoned the token, but they're still developing the app. So it's fine to use the app, just be careful with the token. This is the way I see it, to be fair, because the app looks cool. Like I like their DEX, to be fair. I've only used it like one time, but I'm not like a regular user of their DEX, but it does look cool. They do have a cool UI, right? So yeah, now that we've got a DOT to KSM bridge, it's a good opportunity to use it. And then having a look at Polkaswap, which is their other token. Okay, I mean, this one has had pretty much a similar fate, 98.84% down from the all-time high in 2021, back in May here where it was 63 cents, and then it just came crashing and it was forgotten. It went straight into the crypto abyss here. Look, below 1 cent, a tenth of a cent. Yeah, it's not a great look, to be fair, and the market cap surprisingly is 14.7 million. I mean, you can see the total supply is 1.39 million, but the self-reported circulating supply is 3.69 billion, but then the max supply is 10 billion, so you can apparently mint more. And so I think I'm not sure why the total supply is 1.39 million here. I think that should have been modified by CoinMarketCap. I'm not sure if they discussed with CoinMarketCap to let them know, but this seems to be the reality here. 3.65 billion is the circulating supply, with 10 billion being the max supply and a lot of it being generated into circulation. So yeah, it's just a shame, you know, because the team seems to be developing. They seem to be doing a lot of stuff here. They're very active on their X profile here, as you can see. But yeah, it's just the token is suffering, and it is a shame because it does have potential given that they're developing. You know, I'm just not sure why they're not signing up some contract with some market maker, you know, to make the community happy and to finally do something for that token, because it just doesn't seem to work in their favor. I'm just not sure what's going on there, you know, behind the scenes that's causing this. They did get a congratulations from the Polkadot X profile as well. And so if you haven't noticed, as of recently, Polkadot have been very supportive of the parachain teams that are building in the ecosystem. So they're praising them, they're shouting them out on X, which is great to see because we didn't actually see this in the past. You know, as they say, better late than never. And now with core time coming, you know, there could be good things coming up. So we'll have to see. I still believe in Polkadot overall, but I'm just sad to see this happen with Sora. You know, it is a shame. Now, to talk about one of the success stories in Polkadot, like we know that Sora Network are doing pretty well, but look at Manta Network. Like Manta Network has been on fire. Even though it had a bit of a pullback from yesterday because like Bitcoin crashed and Manta was like, nope, I'm not having it. 350. And again, I think this is market maker manipulation. I've said this on X as well. I'm going to say it again on YouTube. I just don't believe that retail are FOMOing in so much here. It just doesn't make any sense when Bitcoin is crashing. I just don't think that retail have enough buying power right now because it's still on the uptrend based on this chart. As you can see here, we've got the 100-day moving average here. And it's bouncing really nicely off this average. And it just wants to go higher now, you know. So imagine when Bitcoin will be 45K or 48K again. Like what's Manta gonna be? $4, $5, right? It just tells you like it's the potential is there because the market makers are supporting it. So I think if Sora were to sign a contract with a market maker like Manta did, I think it could have good potential, you know, to see a comeback. And imagine like at these super low prices that we've seen right now. You know, if it does have a comeback, probably not to the same all-time high because it did have a much lower supply back then, as I said. But even if it does like 5x from here, you know, then the community will still be happy. So, you know, it just shows you. And yeah, Manta are doing pretty good here. There's no doubt about it. I have high hopes for Manta because market makers are on their side, because they know how to play the marketing game with the airdrop narrative. It's working in their favor. You know, they're following on the footsteps of the likes of Injective and of the likes of Celestia, and not to forget that they are built on top of Celestia as well with their EVM side. So, you know, there's definitely a lot of potential there. So yeah, I just wanted to do this quick video and just give my thoughts on this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.